Hey, Solo Scout here. Alright, boys and girls. Today we are taking the little bitty Honda CRF300L on a 900-mile round trip spanning 3 days, and our destination is the Fan Expo Chicago 2024. And we're going to be attending one day, and then we're going to be motocamping along the way. So this will be probably the last big trip I do this year, and it will be the longest total miles that I've done on this bike in one trip. So I know, small potatoes for the average adventure rider out there. I get that, but this is Solo Scout we're talking about. He's just an old broke down cab trooper, and putting that many miles on in that short a time, well, that's a pretty good accomplishment. Anyway, we'll be taking main roads, so no backcountry adventure route to get there, and most of that is due to the time frame. So I've got today to get to my campground and set up camp and try to work out all the kinks out of my back and do some relaxing and rest up. And then the next day, tomorrow, I'll have an 80-mile ride to the convention, and then see everything I can see, and then 80 miles back to the campground. And do the same thing as the day before, basically just relax, try to stretch out, unwind, recuperate. Now, saying that, I have brought my smallest radio kit with me, my little Zygu X5105, my little QRP kit, and we will try to activate the park that I'll be staying in. And with the bands in the condition that they're in, that might not be an easy thing to do, but I did bring it just in case. So by the intro picture, you guys got to see what I'm carrying on the Honda today. Poor little bike doesn't just have to carry me, old decrepit overweight cab trooper. No, it's got to have 2 Pelican cases in the lower mounts. It's got to have 2 25-liter dry bags in the upper locations. It's got to have a 40-liter roll bag right behind me in the passenger seat. And it's got to have that hard top case that I put on not too long ago. And I'm telling you, everything is pretty full. There is a little room here and there, just in case I find an extra comic book or something at the convention. But it is packed. I'm carrying 6 liters of water in the pack tap. It's mounted on top of the top case, so there's another 10 pounds. So we'll find out how well we do as far as cruising and our fuel economy on this trip. Loaded down with everything I could think of, food and water included. So here we go. Bowles Avenue. There's a White Castle there. It's a shame that we're not going to make a stop there today, but file that away for future reference. White Castle there. Downtown St. Louis. Mississippi River. Sweet. Meow, meow, meow. Maybe make a detour and go race the little Honda 300 over there, huh? Negative, Ghost Rider, the pattern is full. And this is the Illini State Park campground. There's a tornado shelter. There's all the goodies unpacked from the bike. That's the campsite with the tent set up. And we got a little rain overnight the first night in the Big Agnes Blacktail 2 Hotel. That little hotel area there is just an extra covered section that helped to keep things stored outside the tent but still dry. Lots of room in there with the Ronin sleeping bag and pad. And we had a cover over the bike. There it is hanging up, and that kept most of the rain off of it, so that was good. And that little section there stayed dry even with the water running through there. The campsite wasn't really that level, but it was okay. It's a neat bridge that we crossed over to get to the site. More of the campground area there, communal fire ring. Was a pretty good spot altogether. Okay, so here I am at the expo. I didn't take hardly any pictures. I had a mission to go get my comic book signed, and I did. Unfortunately, I didn't take much pictures of anything that I looked at, and it was a little overwhelming. There was a lot to see and a lot to take in. Yeah, this part was neat. Everybody dressed up, and this was just an open red carpet. No competition or sign up or anything. Just get in line, and lots of big displays as well as the smaller vendors. There we are. We got our sticker put up. Right there, Solo Scout was here. And it was a pretty big board right there. And that is the Sky Bridge connecting the parking area to the main exposition hall. Traffic dying down, and we're getting ready to head out. Ride back from the convention to the campground was miserable. I had to pull over and take shelter by the shipping container. The crosswinds was just crazy. And while I never lost traction, I did tip the bike a bit and pushed me quite hard. So I stopped here for probably 20-25 minutes. Took the GoPro off and tucked it away. Luckily, the campground did not get rained on, so it was dry, and I got my boots off and started hanging things up and getting things to try to dry out. So very thankful that the campground didn't get rained on. Hey, Solo Scout here. Man, oh man, that was brutal. All right, let's get on the road. Man, 530 miles so far, averaging 65.2 miles to the gallon. Not bad for the little Honda. Looks like we got everything. Alright, later 58. Probably won't be seeing you again. See if we can stand up. There we go. There's your view. Okay, this time we're headed home for real. Got us some gas. A little bit of wind on the road today as well. Corn. I wonder if that's for eating or fueling. There's some ethanol in the tank. Tell you what, if I was on the 919, I'd be tempted to crack that throttle right about now. But luckily, we're on the little Honda. Doing a fine job. 65 miles to the gallon so far on a 540 mile trip. Oh yeah. Yeah, you could just poke down on this little stretch. Probably getting a lot of trouble too.
This is Solo Scout. I'm Oscar Mike.